name is Abel Maldonado from Signet Electronics. I'm one of the technicians, and today I'm just going to program, I'm just going to train on the DMP system. Kind of explain a few things that might prompt up to you that you might have questions on. So the system is on test, so I am going to arm it all the way and see the alarms come through and stuff like that on the keypad, so you can kind of keep in mind, what it does, what you might need, stuff like that. So just to start with, so when you're ready to arm the system, you're gonna hit command. Command's your enter key. Once you hit command, it's gonna prompt you arm and disarm. You're gonna hit arm. So what it's doing right now is showing you all the defaulted zones, meaning all the zones that are open. So if there's a door propped open, it's letting you know. If there's a motion that just got triggered, it's letting you know. So it's gonna run through all those zones, and then I'll show you what. So this is a good way. So if you have a zone that keeps getting faulted, write the description, write the zone number. So you're gonna see OK, bypass, and stop. So obviously stop is you stop what you're doing, you restart. Bypass is to completely bypass that zone, which I never recommend because once you bypass it, that's it, right? The zone is done. It don't go back in until you start everything again. And then actually, let me go back for a second. Show you the last one. So the last one is OK. So what OK does, it force arms that zone. Meaning, let's say the door is like this and you don't notice. If the one comes in, slams it, and pushes it back open, you're going to get an alarm. So you want to force arm. You never want to bypass any zones. You want to force arm them. Let me just arm this again.
If there's multiple zones, then
you're gonna see them here.
But if you bypass, you're bypassing every single.
You're bypassing every single one of these
zone
zones.
that came up.
Yes. So this is a good way. If you see something here, just stop it, go through, check all the doors, close them again, and make sure you clear them all. So I'm just gonna hit OK to force arm those zones. It's gonna ask you for your code, which I gave out.
8503.
So you get a minute to get out. So that's affecting, there's zones that are set up as exits. So like zones like this, been set up as exit. So that's the 1 minute. If you go to a non-exit zone, you're gonna trigger the alarm.
Right, so if you go straight across.
If you run over straight across, you're gonna trigger alarms. Yeah. So if for some reason you feel like, oh crap, I gotta go back for a second, do something, just keep hitting command until it shows a disarm. Disarm it, put your code, hit command, and then you can start. You can start now.
Yeah, you just turn the alarm off.
You just turned the alarm off. So I'm just gonna arm it 100% now.
How many keypads are here? Here, the parking lot door.
There's 4.
Yes, there's 4. Yeah.
Is there cafeteria?
Yeah, that's the 4. The cap here, here, and
We're only doing one code here, right?
As far as I know.
You guys aren't interested. This program
Can do more.
Yeah.
So I mean,
So if we wanted to,
facilities one.
for example, milk delivery. o'clock in the morning, or whatever it is, we could give them a code for
their own code.
the CAF. And would it be good at all keypads or just that keypad?
it'll be good at all keypads.
All keypads.
So the good thing
that
about
way we know that it's a milk company coming in.
and that's what you want to do, that. Because the Martin company will get that. They'll know what user, because it's by number. So they'll be like, hey, user 1, disarm the system at this time.
Right.
Who's user 1? And a spreadsheet, you'll be like, okay, user 1 is milk. 2 is facilities, 3 is print,
Right.
So that's the good thing about doing individuals.
Just restarted back a
Probably, are
minute.
we hitting the exit zone?
That door's open.
Yeah, we might be hitting it. It should only restart a couple times and it's going to go all the way. I don't know if there's no motion in here, right?
Got some motions in the building?
Yeah, I'm looking if there's any motions nearby
This thing's
here.
closed, open.
Yeah, that's something.
Is that closed all the way, Grady? That door?
Yeah.
Sean, do you know what's up with the compound?
Yeah, if you're in an exit zone, they'll jump up, but it only gives you, I think, a couple times.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
it's
it's armed.
Yeah. So once you get to 10 seconds, it's gonna beep every time.
Signal booster? I don't know what's up with that.
So somebody just hit a motion detector, which is a non-exit zone. Yeah.
Alright, well, it's not really gonna work with a bunch of people running around.
But that's fine, because you're gonna see all the alarms come in, so that's good.
So you're arming the system, and that'll tell you.
It's gonna tell you what zone's been in an alarm.
So I'm leaving here tonight, I'm punching this out,
Mhm.
and I'm standing outside just to make sure that punches down to 0.
You don't have to stay. I mean, you can stay if you want, but it's gonna go down to the 0.
Right.
Yeah.
But if I was just curious, I could sit there and.
You can watch it. Yeah, just watch it
But
from.
this just came through as a motion, and you say, oh shit, there's a window open somewhere.
Yeah. So yeah, but you shouldn't. Yeah, but you shouldn't see that. Like I said, if you're here by yourself, you should only see those faulted.
Right.
But if you do see an alarm come through, then you know something happened.
Right.
Either something triggered that motion or stuff like
Grab
that.
your gun.
So yeah. So, I mean, you heard it beep. That's what it's gonna do the whole time. It's just gonna keep beeping away and.
Oh, it was you, wasn't it?
What?
You hit the motion.
So once you're all set, so if you, let's say you do come in at night, so another motion got triggered, zone 563 just went into alarm.
Bunch of burglars in here right now.
Yeah. So when you come in and you're just gonna hit this arm. You're gonna put your code, and it's gonna show you what zones were in alarm, too, as well. So it's gonna show you every single one that's been in alarm, and you can just backspace and go through all these. So that's every single zone that got triggered while I was on.
The whole school.
As you notice, it's all motion detectors.
Oh, is that an MD there?
MD is motion detector, DC is door contact, which is your door.
Yeah.
You also have panics. There's 4 panics in the building. There's 3 in the, I think there's 3 in this area. I think the principal, the vice principal, and the front
nurse.
desk. And then room 116, near the cap, has one as well. Those are silent alarms. So if you hit one of those, it's not gonna come up here, but it's gonna call right to the police.
Those are, for when he comes in, when he shouldn't come.
Yeah,
And someone's
it's
sitting
the
there
bank.
staring at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as soon as you hit that, like I said, none's gonna come up here, it's just gonna call the police.
Yep.
And, you know, and then they'll be here.
So
That's-
set that during the day and keep you out.
Yeah, Bobby, do you know about the stop bypassing, okay?
You've been sending this.
So we should,
Yeah.
we should be good.
Yeah, like you hit home,